riders are up and okay. The machines are laying over on the side of the track, and we've got a red flag on the race. A red flag on the race. Okay, everybody's alerted to the red flag, and we should get this mess cleaned up very shortly because it looks like the riders are up and okay, and as soon as we get them on. Modified production minus a couple of riders. Here we go again. They head into turn number 1. Come on, guys, let's keep it down. Let's see if they can get through in turn number 1 in good shape this time. And they all get through. Just barely, but they get through. We might get one lap out of this after all. Let's see if they go around turn number 2. Joey Smith, one of our scorers, wishes Joe Brett Williams good luck in this race. After all, he is the points leader coming into this round. We'll just see how the progress of Joe Brett Williams figures in this one as they come down off the hill for the first time. Williams is on the Honda, and won't pick up any Kawasaki money, but we're going to keep an eye on those leaders in the front. And already a lot of action, hot and heavy, as they string themselves out now down that back straightaway and head into turn number 8 and head into 9. Oh, we got a lot of windy conditions up there in turn number 9. Look at that. You can barely see turn number 9 as they come out of the dust storm. It is 105 in the lead. That's David Deveau running out in front. He's currently running second in the point standings, and Deveau got a great start and is leading this field as they head around turn number 2. Deveau on the Honda. Running in second spot is 344. That's Todd Rawson. He is also on a Honda. And running in third spot, 334. And that is the incredible, the insatiable, and it looks like he's going to have to stay that way. We can't find him on our list here. We might have to check and see that's not another number. But right now, it's Deveau out in front running, spends his racing time down here, so he doesn't really, he doesn't figure in the point standings overall. But right now, it's Deveau, and with Joe Brett Williams down the field a little bit, it's going to be tough.
Okay, I got all right. I'm on over 600. Got to get a 600.
Here they come out of turn number 9, coming down to complete another lap. We got one rider starting to open it up, but 4 riders really duking it out for second. It's David Deveau still out in front. In fact, he's opening up the lead a little bit, but boy, what a great 4-rider duel for second spot. Rawson in second spot. In third spot, it's John Fryer on the Yamaha. In fourth spot, it's 816, that is your points leader, Joe Brett Williams. In fifth spot, it's going to be bike number 20, Walter Nitto. And then in sixth spot, it's Earl Roloff. In seventh spot, it's the Texan rider, Glen Smith. And then running in eighth spot, I think that's Mike Graves. Mike Graves running there in 8th position on a Honda. So Kawasaki's not figuring so far yet in this race. And boy, a great run by David Deveau, despite the heat, despite the wind. Roloff, what is he doing? Laying back? Is he going to take this one? A lot of confidence in that Roloff pit. They think he's going to pick them off one at a time. Let's check them out. Evidently, we have a car making a lot of donuts in the back here, and it may be creating a lot of this dust. If you can hear me and the sound of your voice, we have a sheriff out here, and if you keep doing that, we're going to pull you out of here real fast. You're making it very dangerous for the riders. Here they come, down out of turn number 9, and it's closing in. Everybody's closing in on your leaders. They come down the front straightaway. It's still Deveau. Second, and now Roloff's in the 4th place. Roloff now finds himself in 4th, but the Texan rider from El Paso notches his way up into 5th. So the Kawasaki's, we may be hearing something out of them after all as we come up to the halfway point. 3 laps down, 3 laps to go. Roloff now finds himself up into 4th. They hit around turn number 2. As I mentioned, it's Deveau out in front still. Then comes, that's Fryer now. John Fryer on the Yamaha in 2nd spot. Then comes your points leader. That's going to be Joe Brett Williams running in 3rd, and we've lost, it looks like we've lost Rawson. Todd Rawson from our lap charts. We don't know what happened to him. We have the crew members, one of the crew members, or a crew member of Mark Wirt. Mark Wirt to see Harry Breezak down in registration, please. The leaders going down the back straightaway, and once again, Deveau opening it up. And look at that great 4-rider duo for 2nd spot. And of course, 2 of those riders in that group are on Kawasaki's, searching for some Kawasaki money. Your leader, Deveau, is on the Honda. In 2nd spot, it's the Yamaha mounted rider of John Fryer. He's running in 2nd spot. Let's see if Roloff now can pick off another place. Here they come down, clicking off another lap. 4 laps down, 2 laps to go. Uh-oh, Roloff's pulled it off. Roloff pulling it into the pits. He is out of the race. Earl Roloff has pulled it off the racetrack and is pulling it behind the paddock. Out of the race. So right now it's Deveau. Then comes your points leader, Joe Brett Williams in 2nd. In 3rd spot, it's Fryer on the Yamaha. In 4th spot, it's 20, Walter Nitto on the Honda. Then in 5th spot, it's Todd Rawson running in 5th, so he's dropped off the pace a little bit. Mike Graves now running in 6th spot. In 7th spot, 153. That is going to be Mark McDaniel on a Honda. In 8th spot, it's the Texan rider, Glen Smith, running 8th. And in 9th spot, bike number 241, Dean Misdall on a Yamaha. That is your top 9 as we come down to the end of the race. Boy, turn 9 is going to look invisible again as the wind really kicking it up out of there, out of turn number 9. It's just wreaking havoc. Of course, so the riders go right into that, and not only destroys their vision, but boy, that stuff gets clogged in their air filters and carburetors, and it makes it tough. We've got a new leader on the white flag. It is now the Yamaha John Fryer now taking over the lead. Fryer, who's currently running in 4th place in the point standings, now has a chance to notch his first win ever here at Willow Springs, as he's now taking over the lead on this last lap. Dave Deveau running in 2nd spot. Let's get race number 6 up to the pre-grid, please. One of the feature main events, the Suzuki-sponsored event. 750 stock production up to the pre-grid. 750 stock production up to the pre-grid. Once again, 750 stock production, one of our feature main events coming up to the pre-grid. We will have a real quick winner circle after that race, so we want everybody to come over here to the snack bar area, and we'll have a real quick interview with the leaders and the winners of that next race coming up. That last lap turned in by your leader, John Fryer, at about 91.5 miles an hour. These guys are really cooking on these 600 modified production bikes. He doesn't pick up any Yamaha or any money from Kawasaki because he's on a Yamaha, but he is running out there for all the glory. And That's part of it. Oh, we got one rider already that Dust making a victim out there in turn number 9. He's pushing it in. And another rider coming in with another problem. And it could be that the dust is just clogging up the air filters on these bikes. And at the checker flag, it looks like Deveau got the lead back and won the race. So Deveau wins it. Fryer finishes second. Walt Nito coming in third. Your points leader, Joe Brett Williams, finishes fourth. Then in fifth spot, Todd Rawson on the Honda. Then comes Mike Graves in sixth. And in seventh position, 153. And that's going to be Mark McDaniel on the Honda. And right behind them, bike number 634. That was Alan Fernandez on a Honda, finishing 8th. In ninth spot, bike number 241. That was Dean Misdahl in ninth. And rounding out the top 10 and dropping way off the pace, the Texan rider, Glen Smith.